video you will learn how to plant a cordon fruit tree. Only apples and pears are usually trained as cordons. Cordons are grown on a frame, wires on a wall or against a fence. They are grown at an angle of 45 degrees to maximise the amount of crop within picking height. Cordons are initially trained along a cane to help keep the main trunk straight. They are planted much closer together than other fruit tree forms. 60 to 80 centimetres apart is fine, which means you can grow a wide variety of fruit in a small area. Remove the tree from the bag and position at the point of planting. This will allow you to gauge the size of the hole needed for planting. Always keep the roots moist and in the bag until the hole is dug and ready for planting the tree. Even 2 or 3 minutes out of the bag on a windy day begins to dry the roots out. Dig a hole approximately 1/4 bigger than required. This will give you room to spread the roots. Break up any compacted soil for the new young roots to grow into. Soil improver can be added if the soil is of poor quality, but do not enrich by more than 25%. Remove the tree from the bag and position the roots in the hole with the main stem of the tree running up the cane at a 45-degree angle. Like all grafted trees, your cordon comes in 2 parts. Firstly, there is the rootstock, which controls the vigour and size of the tree and which can offer some pest and disease resistance. Secondly, there is the scion. This is the top half of the tree and is the variety of apple or pear you have purchased. Do not plant too deep, as the scion should not touch the soil when your cordon is planted. So the knuckle part of the union, which is the join between the rootstock and the scion, should always face upwards. This will stop the scion rooting into the soil and losing the vigour and disease resistance of the rootstock. The rootstock will have a tide mark left by the earth where it was grown. You can see it just below the thumb. Place the tree in its planting position and backfill the soil around the roots. If you want to use root grow, which helps trees establish more quickly, now is the time. Gently firm the soil around the roots with your boot to fill the air pockets and ensure that there is a good contact between the moist soil and the roots. Don't stamp. It is best to tickle over the top of the planting hole to loosen any compacted soil and allow water to penetrate through the roots. With a full watering can of water to hydrate the roots and to settle all the fine soil around the roots. Don't forget to water in dry periods in the first spring and summer after planting. You can let your cordon flower in the first year, but it's always best to pick fruit off a tree in its first year so it concentrates on building up a strong root system. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to have a look at our video on pruning a maiden to become a cordon.